What's good, people? This is your boy LiveWire Sports Media, and today is Saturday. Yes, Saturday, the 15th of June. 5 days until my birthday. Yes, but with that being said, I do have some videos that will be dropping today, probably a good much about the Indiana Fever, Caitlyn Clark situation. But this video is particularly about Lisa Bluder, the former Iowa coach. Now, Lisa has been in she's had voiced her concerns about the situation going on with Caitlyn Clark. But yesterday, there was a specific rumor came out. Now, quote unquote, is rumor, but like the saying always goes, where there's smoke, there is fire. So, per the Athlon Sports, a TikTok video has surfaced and said that there is speculation that Lisa Bluder had met with the Indiana Fever owner, David Simon, and the Drake women's basketball coach. Now, I'll show you what I'm talking about because this is the thumbnail. So that's my thumbnail. Secret meeting. Yes. So therefore, with that being said, I'm going to let you listen to the TikTok video of the young lady speculating. Then I'm going to chime into it and what this all means and into some sense, into some extents.
I just found out some Indiana Fever tea, and I think I need to share it. I want to preface this by saying that this is a rumor, kind of. I know somebody that knows somebody that witnessed this event. And if you forgot, I live in Iowa. We are home to Caitlyn Clark. We are home to Lisa Bluder. So this is actually some potentially insider information because somebody that I know knows somebody that witnessed the Indiana Fever owner, Lisa Bluder, who is the former University of Iowa coach, Caitlyn Clark's basketball coach at Iowa, who just retired 2 months ago, and the current Drake women's basketball head coach at our local baseball stadium at Principal Park at the iClub. There's a lunch place there. Witnessed the three of them at the iClub eating lunch, conversing. Didn't hear what the meeting was about. Didn't really get any more information than that. But it's very, very strange to me that the Indiana Fever owner was in Des Moines, Iowa with Lisa Bluder and the Drake University basketball coach. I don't. That's all I know. But now I want to do so much more research.
All right, so you hear it. Now, there's a lot of people talking about this could be rumor, there could be nothing to it, there could be something to it. Like I said, there could have been just their meeting, but let me share some things with y'all. We already know Christy Sides has been on a hot seat since the beginning of the season. Since Caitlyn Clark has been drafted, Christy Sides has been on a hot seat. Christy Sides, to me, I feel like she doesn't want to coach Caitlyn. She wants to utilize Caitlyn as a decoy, as not a permanent role. She wants to focus on so much of Aaliyah Boston. Nothing's wrong with that, but I'll get into more basketball details about that in another video. But for the Indiana Fever owner to meet with Lisa Bluder and the Drake women's basketball coach, it says a lot. And I'm sure Christy Sides knowing this because there is unfair treatment of how Christy Sides is utilizing Caitlyn Clark. We see it. We see all the games. Now, Lisa Bluder did an interview this week and stating that she might not be in coaching. And you know, sometimes when you're talking to media, you do not want to give out tea. You don't want to give out any inclination that something is going on behind the scenes. So you go always say, you know, I'm not coming back in coaching. I'm not coming back in this. But this is my thought on the whole situation. Lynn Dunn is tied to Christy Sides. And if the Indiana Fever owner had met with Lisa and the Drake women's basketball coach, there's only one or two things. Lisa comes back as coach, or Lisa comes back as GM, and then hires the Drake coach as the Fever new basketball coach. Because then guess what? You have a new a new GM, and you have a new head coach. And guess what? The whole thing will be building around Caitlyn Clark. Now, whether Aaliyah Boston wants to take part in that, that's up to her. If they feel like Aaliyah Boston doesn't want to buy in into what the new offense is about, then you'll find a way to trade her. You know what I'm saying? There's one guy that I follow on YouTube. I forgot his name. I think he's from overseas. He does a lot of Fever coverage and a lot of other stuff. And he did a video on it last night. And he said that he don't think this is true. But can we discount it? No, we can't. Like I said, it's only a rumor, but there has been reports out there. So if people are writing on reports of a said rumor, then guess what that means? There's something to take account for. Until the initial word comes out, then hey, or if an initial offer comes out, then hey, then we could go full-fledged into this. But like I said, it's a quote-unquote rumor, but I'm not going to discount it as nothing because there's always something in the mix. You got to think about this too also. Caitlyn Clark is not happy in the current situation. Lisa Bluder sees this. She's witnessed it. She's recognized this. She have had talks with Caitlyn. Now, there's a report, there's a interview that she did recently stating what her feelings about the Indiana Fever offense and her talks with Caitlyn. Take a listen.
If you're analyzing the Indiana Fever, what are some of the pieces they might need to build to become a playoff contender in the future?
Well, obviously I'm not there every day in their practices, and so I'm not about to give them any coaching advice or anything like that, nor would it be wanted. But certainly, the scoring aspect has to get better. It just looks like the team's not playing as one right now, and, that chemistry has to be built.
All right. That's her take on what she thought about the Indiana Fever. And the thing about it is, there ain't no chemistry there. They already said, we seen it in the last game. But could there be something to this? We just have to stay tuned and watch and follow the storyline. There's always something to say rumors. Sometimes it could be nothing. Sometimes it could be something. But we have to take account that something could be broke. I said this. This is my take on it. I think Lisa Bluder could be Lynn Dunn's replacement at GM. Because my thing is this, if Lynn Dunn really wants to be successful, she will get in the middle of, I won't say so much get in the middle, but I'll say, hey, have a phone call with Christy. Like, hey, what are you doing with Caitlyn? That's a new number one pick. Why she's not being more involved in the offense? Why are you changing the offense and making it run more through Aaliyah Boston? When you had two number one picks, there should be an offense built around both of these number one picks, not just one number one pick. You know what I'm saying? And if you already know that the philosophy hasn't worked last year, what the hell you make it think is going to work this year? You know what I'm saying? So my take on this, guys, y'all have to let me know what y'all think about it. Is Lisa Bluder being considered for the new head coaching job, or is she being considered for the GM job? Because that means if the Indiana Pacers, he's the owner of the Indiana Pacers and the Fever. If the Fever owner is really, if he went out meeting with these two ladies, then that's going to send shockwaves all the way through. Because guess what? When the Fever had their media availability tomorrow, you best believe a reporter is going to pick up on that. He's going to ask Christy Sides that question. Just know that question is going to come up in media availability tomorrow. And I'm interested to see how she answered that, because the Fever has a crucial game tomorrow with the Chicago Sky at home. Because now, if the Fever beats them, guess what? They definitely are in playoff contention. You know what I'm saying? But if the Fever loses, then they stay right where they are. And I think Christy Sides is hoping that the Fever makes the playoff to save her job. I don't think the Fever is going to make the playoff. It's going to be interesting. They're going to be battling with the three other worst teams. Right now, Chicago Sky is in 8th place, but they're barely holding on. So, again, I think I think Lisa Bluder will be a good GM, because then she don't have to be on the sidelines. She could evaluate talent, bring talent in, work with the head coach, what the head coach needs, how they're going to build that franchise. That's what you need, a culture change to that franchise. You know what I'm saying? Get rid of all the other BS that's going on with them. The Kelsey Mitchells, the Erica Wheeler, the Nalasia Smith. Get rid of all of them. Leave Leah Boston on an island by herself. Then she'll have no other choice but to be a team player with Caitlyn, because she's around a lot of distractions, and you could tell that the locker room is divided. You know what I'm saying? Even Lisa Bluder alluded to this. They need to play together. They don't play together. You know what I'm saying? This is why this team is in a flux what it is, because Christy Sides think that her method works one way when it doesn't. When it statistically shows that it doesn't work that way, and it has been proven in her first year last year. So, again, with that being said, guys, give me your thoughts on it. Should Lisa Bluder step in if the job is being considered for her to be a head coach for Indiana, or be the GM for Indiana? To me, I think GM will be her perfect. And then you hire somebody to come in to be the head coach, because then y'all both on the same page. You feel me? But again, continue to like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos today. I will be dropping them because I have a lot to talk about. And one of my videos is going to be really good. Really, really good. Until then, guys, God bless. Have a good day.